Yo, Jets Nation, welcome back to Jets Media. It's your boy Richie, and today I want to talk about Robert Saleh speaking up about Quinnen Williams' contract extension that has not been finalized just yet. So, we were live on the channel, I believe, Sunday, talking about a report that Quinnen Williams and the New York Jets are, quote, far apart on contract negotiations. That was reported from ESPN's Rich Cimini. And then Robert Saleh went on the Rich Eisen show, and he said, quote, "It will get done. I am not worried about that." So I want to give you guys my thoughts of our head coach and Robert Saleh's confidence level in getting Quinnen Williams' contract done. Because the Jets got Aaron Rodgers. We got the draft class. We went out there and got Randall Cobb and made all these moves with the veterans. But I think Jets fans are waiting for the icing on the cake of this perfect offseason is paying one of our own, and that being Quinnen Williams. So, without further ado, let's hear from Robert Saleh on the Rich Eisen show.
I know this is not part of your flow chart, but where are the Jets and Quinnen Williams right now on signing him long term? Where's Joe Douglas on that front? Do you know?
You'd have to ask Joe. Very confident that Joe will get it done. Like, I'm not. I know reports are flying around this weekend, but he'll get done. I'm not worried about that.
So he brings up the reports that are flying around over the weekend, and he said, "I got no worries about that. It will get done." So I think that should give Jets fans a lot of confidence heading into the training camp and heading into the period of these negotiations. Taking care of Quinnen Williams is in the best interest of the fan base, and it should be in the best interest of the damn New York Jets as an organization, right? This is a big deal because when the New York Jets extend him, which I think it's going to happen, it's really going to set a standard for the rest of the players below Quinnen Williams, like the guys of Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, etc. And I think that, this is the next piece of the puzzle of the offseason that Jets fans are waiting for it. And I really think that this little soundbite from Robert Saleh should give Jets fans a little more of an optimistic perspective of Quinnen Williams' contract getting done, because a lot of people are starting to panic with that report over the weekend. And we're seeing a lot of people say, "Oh, here we go. The Jets are not taking care of their own. More drama. It's time to panic." Do not hit the panic button, folks. I really do not think that this is the time to hit the panic button. It takes time for these contracts to materialize. I mean, it's not simple to figure out a deal that's worth up to $25 million per year based on how many years, what's the cap hit, how many guaranteed. There's a lot of things that goes into these contracts. So I know that it takes time, and this is going to be the same thing I'll say when we were in the middle of the Aaron Rodgers trade negotiations. How many times did I come on my stream, folks, and tell you guys, stop panicking? The Aaron Rodgers trade will happen. Unfortunately for us, it's just going to take some time, but I promise you it will happen. I have the same energy when it comes to the Quinnen Williams extension because it's just a matter of time. The amount of times that I've heard Joe Douglas speak on this in such an optimistic and calm demeanor, and then hearing Robert Saleh with another calm, confident demeanor talking about it getting done, it just does not make me panic at all. And I really think that, this will get done in a matter of time, and it's going to not be a distraction. When it does get done, he's going to come back to the One Jets Drive. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great time, man. It's important to extend Quinnen Williams for this Jets team for a lot of different reasons, man. First team All-Pro. He is the difference maker of this defense. We know what he brings to the table. 12 and a half sacks as a damn interior defensive lineman. Those do not grow on trees, folks. 12 and a half sacks is usually from an edge rusher defensive end. When you're up the middle and getting those sack numbers, that's when you are elite. One of the best, if not the best in the entire league, is what Quinnen Williams is. And another thing about this is that all we hear from Joe Douglas and Robert Saleh since they linked arms together was what? We believe in the trenches. Our philosophy is to build this squad at the defensive and offensive line. Well, what better way to make sure that your philosophy is true and you're actually putting your resources into your philosophy by inking up the best player on the trenches on the entire team on both sides of the ball, and that being Quinnen Williams, right? That's what I'm talking about. So shout out to everybody in the chat right now. If you guys can do your boy a favor, hit that thumbs up button. Let's get it going. Covered in sauce. What's good, bro? Need more likes for Richie? Yeah, we do. Let's smash those likes buttons. Let's go. Jack talks Jets. Q is one of our best players. There's no way they won't re-sign him. I'm not worried. Facts. I'm not worried at all, my man. Jets forever. We're in no rush to extend Q. He's a 5th year and 2 tags. He didn't show up versus Seahawks and Dolphins. What? He didn't show up against the Seahawks and Dolphins. Okay. He didn't show up for 2 games. What did he do for the other 15 games? Oh, dominated. Give him that $25 million per year. And you do not want to be that organization that takes advantage of leverage. We want to be an organization that takes care of our own players, that makes the players get paid what they're deserved, right? Everybody in his damn draft class got paid the big bucks. That means he deserves to get paid the big bucks. It would be a big slap in the face that everybody in Quinnen Williams' draft class got extended and got paid, and Quinnen Williams, who was drafted the highest out of all of them, and in my opinion, the best out of all of them, does not get paid. So, I love you, Jets forever. Disagree with that, man. Dane is not panicking. The panic button is not on my console. I love that. I love that. Love Bites. Jets got to show they pay their own, especially the best ones, in this case, Quinnen. He deserves it. I hope he gets top defensive tackle money, $35 million a year minimum. Woo! Show they pay their own. Now, I don't think it's going to be $35 million. I think it's going to be around $25, $26, $27 million. If I had to guess, he's going to be the second highest paid defensive tackle in the NFL behind Aaron Donald, who's generational, by the way. Generational. Quinnen Williams should get between 25, 27 per. Yes, I agree. Dolphin State of Mind. Good evening, Richie. Whole ball is good. What's up, Dolphin State of Mind? Welcome to the show, my friend. Let's go. 5-year, $100 million, 80 guaranteed. He hasn't won nothing. Get paid to win. Okay, well, if you look at it from that standpoint, we need to pay our best players to continue to win. If you want to have a defense that was so good last year and we finally have an offense, that's what we got to do, man. You got to pay that fella. This defensive line would not be great, would not be elite without Quinnen Williams. He is that X factor of that interior rush. With Will McDonald being added to the mix of the likes of Jermaine Johnson and Carl Lawson and Michael Clemens and Bryce Huff off the edge, without Quinnen Williams, there's no dominant force up the middle. He deserves it. He deserves it. Let's go. Just pay him the money. Couldn't agree more, Dino. Couldn't agree more. $20 million per year is the deal. We gave Quincy $7 million. He's a $4 million linebacker. It's going to be more than that, man. It's going to be more than that. What's Al Wood's number? Well, they did announce all the numbers for the New York Jets, newbies, but Al Wood's number wasn't on there. I don't know why. So we'll see what his number is for sure. But let me know your guys' confidence level right now in the chat. Do you feel confident that this deal will get done with Quinnen Williams, or do you think it's going to be one of those things that lingers and lingers and lingers? Let me know your thoughts right now in the chat right now, folks. Let me know. We need to get the deal done before Chris Jones and Christian Wilkins. So, listen, already a lot of moves have been made. Already. Jeffrey Simmons, Dexter Lawrence, a lot of other players already got paid. So, you're right. They got to get it done before these two players is next. I'm done when it comes to contracts. Can't Woody just sign another big bonus and the per year could be less? Yeah, it is more complicated than that. This would be more of you have to look at it from the cap hit in the long term. What's the Jets cap space in 24, 25, 26? Because that's when Quinnen Williams' number will be getting hit. And it is complicated as well now that the Jets have Aaron Rodgers' contract on the books for the long term as well, by the way. It makes a statement that you take care of your core players. Facts, John. This is it right here. This is the big reason why I think it has to get done, is that it makes a statement to the rest of the players that when you develop and you become a star and you do everything you need to do on and off the field and you are a leader of this organization, we will take care of you. We will pay you the money you deserve. That's it. We should be rooting for Sauce Gardner setting the market and being the highest paid corner in the league when his time comes. We should also be rooting for Garrett Wilson to get paid that same amount. Now, I don't know how the New York Jets are going to be able to afford that, But that is something that we do not need to worry about for quite some time, which is the luxury of drafting well. Because when you draft well, you have young, talented players that are stars on rookie deals like Garrett Wilson and Sauce Gardner. You can throw in Breece Hall in there because he's a star. He just got injured. All right, so now the New York Jets have to continue to take care, or actually, like, first time take care of your own in a right manner. I think the last time the Jets extended their own draft pick was Mo Wilkerson. I know that didn't go well, but Mo Wilkerson ain't Quinnen Williams. I'll tell you that much. Can we just do a deal that begins after this year when it's only $10 million, or can we calculate this cheap year to bring AAV down a hair? Yeah, when the deal gets done, I'm expecting the AAV, the high cap charges, to not kick in until 24 or 25. Because we have him on a 5th-year option this year, and then we have a franchise tag option as well. So, it would actually be cheaper, by the way, for the Jets cap-wise to not do the franchise tag, because the franchise tag is fully guaranteed money. Does that make sense? Like, instead of 400, can it be 5 and 110 since this year is 110? No, so basically an extension would be, years would be added to this year. So the money this year probably would stay the same, which, by the way, isn't a lot, right? It's not a lot. So, guys, let me know your thoughts in the live chat right now, and if you guys believe and you guys think that Quinnen Williams is going to be a Jet for the long run and it's going to get done. They took care of Quincy Williams. That should give you confidence that they're going to take care of Quinnen Williams as well. I really think so. And let's just go into Quinnen Williams' numbers, because I feel like some people will kind of forget how good Quinnen Williams is, right? I mean, this man has been slowly getting better and better and better throughout his whole career, and it's been really exciting to watch. Really freaking exciting to watch. So let's check out his PFF right here real quick. So on PFF, they graded him out last year as a 90.1, which is unbelievable. Now, I don't have PFF Plus, so we don't get all the cool stuff, but don't really care. He had 13 total sacks, which is tied for second in his then position. 2 forced fumbles, which is tied for first. I mean, you do not get 13 sacks at the defensive tackle spot. I mean, like, it's just ridiculous. It's just like, you pay that man. You pay that man. 13 damn sacks, 12 forced fumbles. Unbelievable stuff, folks. Unbelievable stuff. Now, we watched him develop. As a rookie, he wasn't great. Year number 2, he showed flashes. Year 3, he was coming off an injury in training camp, had that broken foot, got off to a slow start, finished off strong. Year 4, had a fully healthy offseason, and look what he did. Consistently dominant. Consistently dominant. You pay that man. Remember against the Jacksonville Jaguars? Remember that game? Well, first drive rather, he goes out there and literally throws Trevor Lawrence to the ground and forces a damn fumble. And the Jets got 3 points out of it, and that was the only points. Like, those are the plays that Quinnen Williams makes. He can make those difference-making plays. When you have an edge rusher up the middle, that didn't make sense. When you have a pass rusher that can get interior pressure up the middle, it completely changes the outlook of this Jets defense. Because when you have interior pressure with exterior pressure coming out there, watch out. Watch out. Because there is a lot of quarterbacks that the Jets have to get through this season, especially in this regular season. We got to verse Mahomes. We got to verse Josh Allen twice, right? We're going to have to verse Jalen Hurts. We got Deshaun Watson, Justin Herbert, Jimmy G, not scared of you. But there are a lot of quarterbacks that the Jets got to get after, and that starts with pass rush. It starts with getting there. It starts with the stunts, the twists, the one-on-one dominance, right? That's really what it comes down to. Look at the numbers for our defense without him. And this is another thing. Whenever Quinnen Williams is not on the field or he gets banged up, I think he missed one game last year, I think he got banged up, but he came back fairly soon. But when he's not on the field, his Jets defensive line just does not get pressure. It does not get pressure, man. This is important to ink this fella up. And I got confidence that he will be inked up. I really believe so, man. I don't believe that there's honestly anybody that can convince me that it'll be a mistake to extend this man. If you think it's a mistake to extend him, please come forward. Come forward right now. I want to hear what the heck you think is the right thing to do. Right? That's how I'm looking at it, folks. That's exactly how I'm looking at it. So, guys, if you're just tuning into the show, do your boy a solid favor by simply hitting that thumbs up button. Let's get it going, folks. We appreciate each and every one of you guys always tuning into the show. Let's go. So, as you guys know, we do have a proud sponsor of JETS Media, and that so happens to be our friends at Manta Sleep. Manta Sleep is the best sleep mask that you can possibly get on the market. Now, if you guys want to check out their sleep masks, I'm telling you, you can get the best sleep mask in the world with my promo code JETS with a 10% discount. Now, if you go to their website, they have so many awesome options out there. They got a Manta Sleep mask that you can listen to. Listen to damn music while you're going to sleep. Now, this Pro Mask is my personal favorite. This is the one that I have. The Pro Mask is the best seller for your value. This is the Manta Sleep Pro Mask, and it is 100% blacked out. Absolutely sensational stuff on that end. They got a cooling mask if you feel like you are having a hot day. It's going into the summertime. You want to cool down at night. They got these really cool blue cool down eyelid masks. They got a weighted mask. They got ones for the glow in the dark. They even got ones for your kids if you want to get your kids some presents to get them better sleeping. And if you're a little hot-headed, or rather you're just cool-headed, you want to get, warmed up, they even got a steam mask. So again, guys, if you want to support the channel, it would mean a lot to me by simply going down in the description, click the link down below, and signing up for Manta Sleep using my promo code JETS and getting 10% off on any sleep mask that they have in store. Remember, guys, they also have a silk mask. They have so many different options, and I've been using this mask every night, and I have been absolutely having game-changing levels of sleep with 100% blackout, with different types of technology that you never thought was possible with sleep masks. So again, guys, use promo code JETS. Down below in the description, get 10% off your Manta Sleep mask today, baby. Let's go. I'm just going to take a quick nap. I can't even describe how comfortable this is, man. So again, shout out to Manta Sleep. Oh, you guys are seeing my crazy hat here. All right, let's get back into the chat. I want to get your guys' thoughts. I want to open this up to a Jets Q&A now to really get a good understanding of where Jets fans are, where their heads are at regarding this. Because I feel like this Quinnen Williams situation is kind of all over the place amongst the fan base. Are people worried? Are they optimistic? Right? Let's see it. Jets Forever is still on it. Q disappeared in 5 games. You got to show up every game for this type of money. Bro, Quinnen Williams dominates, disrupts games. Okay? You're not going to be able to just go out there and dominate every game. That's how you want to get a sack a game. That's 17 sacks. I mean, that's ridiculous. 12 and a half sacks tells me that 12 out of the 17 games, he made a play. And that's what football is about. Making plays. Difference-making plays. If he can do that on a consistent basis, I'm down. He did not disappear for 5 games. He just wasn't able to make a splashy play. You can't expect splashy plays every single game. You can't. Team MVP, give the man some respect. I agree, man. I agree. Q is the second best defensive tackle in the league. He needs to be the highest paid until Jones gets a contract. He's not going to be the highest paid because Aaron Donald is going to stay there. I do not see the Jets going north of $31 million a year. That's crazy. That's crazy. Just watched the AFC's roundtable from earlier. LOL, TD is the best homer ever. Yo, it was crazy. If you guys want to check out the AFC's roundtable, we ranked quarterbacks in the division. We're also coming out with one tomorrow where we rank the wide receivers in the division and then the corners in the division. And it gets heated, man. It gets heated. I saw some crazy stuff. Maybe I said some crazy stuff, but I don't even care. You know who I had number 1. Come on now. Saleh not worried. I'm not. Also, Q wants to go to the Super Bowl with his brother and Aaron. He'll sign. Facts. Agree. Quinnen should not take less than Aaron Donald. Interesting. You think that Quinnen Williams has a chance to go after Aaron Donald's level of contract? Everybody in the chat, does Quinnen Williams have a case for exceeding Aaron Donald's contract? Because I personally don't think so. I don't see a world. Maybe that's what's holding it up. Could that be holding it up? I have no idea. I wouldn't think so. Like, there's no way. There is no way that is going to happen, bro. Jets should have signed him right after the season. Could have got him for $21 million. I bet you the Jets probably tried that. And Quinnen's like, no, I can get way more than that. Quinnen's smart. Quinnen has a smart agent in Nicole Lynn, who just got Jalen Hurts that huge contract, by the way. Y'all are the best. Q needs to get paid. 3rd highest for sure. 2nd highest for Andrew. The biggest thing is he's a team player and a class act, but no way he gets Aaron Donald money. I agree, man. I agree. He'll get close to it. I expect around 20. I think it's going to be 24 to 27 is what I'm leaning towards. And when it does get done, it'll be, He does draw double teams, though, but not getting Donald money. Great point, Douglas Bailey. Now, a thing about Quinnen Williams is a lot of things, and like for example, people like Jets Forever saying that he disappears for 5 games. Well, yeah. Want to know why he disappears? Because people are double teaming and triple teaming him. That happens when you're the number 1 focal point. I mean, there's countless. I should go find it right now. There's countless examples of literal triple teams on Quinnen Williams because that's how good he is. Now, when you double team and triple team Quinnen, what does that do? Well, it opens up one-on-one opportunities for the guys of John Franklin Myers, for Carl Lawson, for Will McDonald, for all these different defensive linemen that will be able to get unleashed. When you get triple team to double team like Quinnen does, it opens up, right? Even your presence can make a play. Like, for example, Quinnen Williams on the field, he draws a double team, and that opens up John Franklin Myers to dominate his one-on-one action, and then that gets a sack. Quinnen Williams doesn't get credit for anything, but without his presence there would not have been a one-on-one chance for John Franklin Myers in this hypothetical scenario, okay? And not to say that Quinnen Williams does not make plays, by the way, when he is doubled. He's made many. All right? So don't make it seem like I'm saying he makes no plays when he's doubled. But it's hard to make plays every single time when you're tripled and doubled. All right? So there's countless examples of Quinnen dominating when there are double teams in his face in the run game and against the pass. Him being a good teammate is not the best thing about him. What is the best thing about it? Richie, why am I hearing all these teams propose trades for Quinnen Williams? Just because the NFL, I mean, it's the offseason. No one has anything to talk about. So people say, oh, wow, the Jets and Quinnen Williams might be falling through. Oh, let's see what, yeah. Keep dreaming, whoever wants Quinnen Williams. Ain't happening. It ain't happening. It's that simple. It's that simple. Hit that like button. It's free, y'all. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. How many likes we got? 49. I think we can do better than that, but I'll let it live. 4 years, 96 mil, 60 guaranteed. I mean, that would be good for the Jets, but I do not think that gets it done. I think it's going to be a little more than that. I said second because of age. He will probably go down as one of the best ever. Yeah, I mean, he's 25. That's another thing, guys. He is in the prime of his career. It's not like we're paying a 28, 29, 30-year-old for another 4 or 5 years. I mean, this is someone that has another 4 to 5 years of dominance in him. 49er Media, what's up, my friend? What are your thoughts on the Dalvin Cook to the Jets trade? I do not think that what? Where did this come from? This is a rumor? Where's the rumor? I don't believe in the rumor. Whatever the rumor is, I personally don't believe in it. I think the Jets are good at running back, drafting Izzy, Brees Hall coming back. Carter, Bam Knight, we're fine. Personally. Well, let's see him having another season like last season. I'm down. He's not a game changer. He's not creating turnovers and big tackles for loss and big sacks. I disagree. I mean, he had a big time tackle. I mean, he had 2 forced fumbles, so that's 2 turnovers. He had multiple big sacks. Against that Packers, he had a clutch sack. And another, forgot the game, but there's a lot of opportunities last year where he made difference-making plays. I don't know where this is coming from, David. I'm sorry, but I have to disagree because I just disagree. I've seen multiple game-wrecking plays. Boy Green said it. Bleacher Report said it. Okay. So I guess Dalvin Cook is rumored with the Jets? Where is this coming from, folks? And now I got to research this. Because if it's true, then we have something to talk about. I mean, if this is true, then we're really going in on something. Potential. Oh, I see it on Bleacher Report. 5 NFL trades that should still happen. Buda Baker to the Giants. Dalvin Cook to the New York Jets. Okay. All right, guys. Now let's look at this together. Let's look at this together. Okay? What am I looking at? So according to Bleacher Report, this is what it has to say. Dalvin Cook to the Jets. Let's read it. We give up a 2024 4th-round pick. The Vikings have a tough decision regarding Dalvin Cook. While he's emerged as an elite running back over the last 4 years, he has a $14 million cap hit, and the number rises to $15 million in 24. There have been rumors that Cook may not be a Viking for much longer, despite a 4-year run in which he tallied for 6,400 yards from scrimmage and 46 touchdowns. Adam Schefter recently reported that Cook's future is in question and noted that he may not be on Minnesota's roster during the upcoming season. The 4-time pro... Okay, can we talk about the Jets? The New York Jets are an ideal match after acquiring Aaron Rodgers from the Packers. The future Hall of Fame quarterback is entering his age 40 season and may not have much thread left on his tires, but Gang Green will be hoping to win at least one Super Bowl ring. Cook can team up with the guys like Brees Hall to form one of the best backfield tandems in the league, giving New York the additional firepower it needs to take the heat off of Rodgers and wear down defenses. While Cook would be a costly addition, there'll need to be some salary cap space. The Jets cannot afford to squander the opportunity they have to win. Okay, so the rumors are out there. Now, this is, by the way, this is not anything like, oh, watch out, the Jets might be getting Dalvin Cook. This is a guy named Alex K, who's works for Bleacher Report and says, they told him, hey, can you think of 5 trades that need to happen? He's thinking, oh, you know what? Dalvin Cook with the Jets would work. So that's the first thing, right? First thing is not rumors to the point where, oh my God, the Jets are linked to Dalvin Cook. This is somebody making up a hypothetical that Dalvin Cook with the Jets could make sense. So that's number 1. Number 2, the package of only it being a 4th-round pick next year makes sense from the perspective that his cap hit's huge. But when you draft Izzy and you're expecting Brees to come back, I don't think you need to do that. I just simply don't, man. I don't. I don't need a guy who is proved to be injury prone, who's also, by the way, very freaking good when he's playing. I'm not saying Dalvin Cook ain't a scrub. He's a dog. But I don't want an injury-riddled running back right now for that price. I just don't. I think the Jets are pretty good at running back. We are. I mean, if the Jets do it, then we really are going all in. I mean, I won't hate it if it happens. Say the Jets get him, I'm not going to be pissed. I'll be like, okay, we are really loading up on offense. But it's to the point where it's like, do we really need that? I like Michael Carter with Bam Knight as like 2, pieces in the complementary guys of the depth chart. But when it comes to star power, Brees is the only star. And Brees is coming off an ACL, so that's the issue. We can't bank on Izzy to be a star as a rookie. Possible, but I'm not banking on it, right? So, I don't know, man. 4 running backs I like on the roster. One of them coming off an injury. So, we'll see what happens. I think the Jets keep 4 running backs on the 53 this year. I think all 4 of them make the roster, personally. Guys, if you're enjoying the show, please do your boy a solid favor by simply hitting that thumbs up button, guys. We do appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning into another Jets Media live stream. We got 61 likes. It's a lot of fun. Guys, quick little update. Jets Media Day is happening, and it is happening quickly. The priority list first emails just got sent out. If you want to be eligible to get access to pre-sale tickets before they go live to the public, email the email down below in the description to be added to the list with the numbers of tickets that you're interested in, because the tickets will be on sale in a couple of weeks when the schedule drops, and it's going to be a lot of fun. You'll get access to the field after the game. We're throwing a big tailgate party hosted by me. We're going to have a live stream event there. If you guys want to be on the live stream, that's also something that's going to be exciting. So Jets Media Day 2023 is going to be big. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I want as many Jets fans as possible there because I love meeting you all. And I also want to announce something else. Jets Media Day is not going to be the only event. I am planning a lot of other fun things for this season. I want to do some watch parties. I want to do a lot of things and get interactive with you guys and really become more of a, community within each other. So stay tuned. A lot of fun, exciting things happening on my end to really get the Jets community locked in. Which game is it? I don't know the game yet, Isaac, because I have to wait for the schedule to release, which is this week. I will be picking the games right when the schedule drops, and I'll be announcing that. So if you want to sign up, the email down below in the description, richiemalora98@gmail.com. Email me the amount of tickets that you're interested in, and then you'll be added to the email list, and that will grant you access to pre-sale tickets. Now, pre-sale tickets are important because it's before they go public, and they're going to get sold out. So that's my point. You get access to MetLife. You don't get those on Ticketmaster. Luckily, my guys at the Jets ticket sales hooked me up. So that's that. I can't stand the running back slander. They run, catch, pass. They run, catch, and pass block. The good ones touch the ball 15 to 20 times a game. Got to have a good running back. I agree. 2 went top 15. Was good to see. A good running back is a weapon. It is a weapon. And I think we have good ones. We just have to make sure that they are healthy. And they're also, the offensive line's upright with them. Right? Offensive line. How are you guys up to? Come on, offensive line. Stay healthy. Open up the holes for our boys. Is it that simple? Should be. Right? It should be. Let's go. I love it. We need a healthy Becton at left tackle. That would be awesome, man. I'm rooting for big ticket. I am rooting for big ticket. But folks, I'm just gonna play this clip again with Robert Saleh on the Rich Eisen show, breaking down that it will get done. I am not worried about that.
On that front, do you know?
You'd have to ask Joe. Very confident that Joe will get it done. Like I'm not. I know reports are flying around this weekend, but he'll get done. I'm not worried about that.
So he brings up those reports that's flying around. Talking about you, Rich Samini, mister. And he's like, I know there's reports and stuff happening. Well, I still think it's going to get done. Now, that should definitely get Jets fans a little more confident about this deal getting it done. Okay? That's how I'm looking at it, folks. When you have a coach and Robert Saleh say with that much confidence, you should feel that much confidence as well. The same thing happened, in my opinion, with the Aaron Rodgers situation. Aaron Rodgers, the trade didn't happen yet. Some people in the fan base is getting a little worried. When is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? Well, guess what? It's happening. It's happening. Okay? I promise. Now, I can't promise you it, but it seems like Robert Saleh and Joe Douglas are extremely confident. So, folks, I'm going to wrap up the show here now. I appreciate you guys tuning in, wanting to go live to break down this report, this news, and hearing from Robert Saleh on the Rich Eisen show. The fact that he is very confident is a good sign. So, guys, before we wrap up the show, hit that thumbs up button, guys. We got a lot of Jets content coming your way. I appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning in to Jets Media. As always, subscribe if you're new. Let's go, Jets. And I will catch you guys in my next video and live stream, which will be tomorrow. Peace out, everybody, and have a great night.